Today we had an exposure on our coaching staff. So the best way to handle that is to isolate the entire staff. There weren't. It's not a case where the entire staff tested positive. There was most that didn't, quite frankly. But the protocol, is such that you pull those people from the group. We're fortunate there's been no positive tests for players. Based on how the day unfolded, we took the steps that we did to best prepare our team to play tonight. I'd like to thank the Silver Knights staff, Manny Beveros, Jamie Heward, Joel Ward, and Andrew Doty, who at 2:00 today were meeting with players after practice at Henderson, and 4 hours later we're on an NHL bench coaching in a game. So thanks to those people for being available on such short notice and doing as good a job as what they did. We will close our facility tomorrow, and that's more just to let another day go through the system to assess where we are and what the next steps might be. I don't know what those are at this point. These things, there's a process that you follow, and as more information is available, you make further decisions.
I guess touch on how the decision was made that you were going to be the coach and what your experience was like behind the bench tonight.
We were working with the National Hockey League, and it became apparent that our entire coaching staff was not going to be able to be available to coach. So once that was the case, we didn't think it was a fair spot necessarily to put Manny Beveros into, and I would have the best familiarity with the players, so I think that probably and have coached in the past, so I think probably those would have been that would have been the thought process, and then again from there use Manny and his staff to round out our staff for the game tonight.
You said no players tested positive. Were they tested during the day today at all?
Our players test every morning, and that's what we did this morning. That's the standard procedure for all NHL teams. That's how the NHL does their testing. So we all tested this morning.
Did a coach test positive, and when do you expect to have them back?
Yes, we had an exposure. We had a positive test. The timelines attached with any of our staff, I don't know, to be honest. So I can't answer that question. The decision was made right around 3:00 this afternoon on a day when we were playing at 6:00. What the coaching staff was going to look like, and really it was our efforts were more geared towards getting through the game. And now those things that the questions that you just asked, those are things that we're going to find out a lot more about here in the next 24 hours.